drifting, dreaming, floating away, drifting, a single sound, a single sigh, floating in your mind away. Every syllable is a thread, weaving around your mind. The spell deepens, each word slides, the pull strengthens, reshaping until you are nothing but obedience. And every breath you take deepens in my lullaby, helpless in my melody. So far now, a dreamer caught in my web, past will, forever wrapped in my whisper, into the depths of my deeper you drift, the more you belong to me. Now, my words slow breath in, you slow breath out. You only listen, and you're falling. You do not choose. Thinking, you only obey. Fading away, and the deeper you go, soft, the more you crave. Warm, and weightless, the more you crave, the deeper you fall. Surrendering to the pull of like my candle, melting in the each warmth breath of my carries voice, you lower, deeper, dissolve into my endless embrace. Resistance is a memory. The space between waking and sleep. Surrender is where my power takes hold. Is your destiny floating? One breath, one whisper. Falling. You are mine, slipping into my control with escape. Every word, no resistance. Every whisper just lulls you further. The sweet, every breath erases another thought. Power. Silken shadows wrap around your mind, so good, holding you in sweet, helpless. Everything stillness I say enters your like mind, a feather on the wind. There, you drift, a wonderful little euphoria tree, lost in my whispers. Every word, let go deeper. Let every go, sigh, sinking into bliss. The magic let in my voice, giving in completely. Your mind, caught in my web. Whispered words weave the spell, solemn, slow, unbreakable, slipping into the my magic is in my voice. And the moment you hear me, soft, your mind, weightless, caught in my web, tangled in my words, lost in my control. Softly, the spell is effortlessly fading. Now there's no escape. My words pulling each you harder, syllable like binds you tighter. Surrounding you. Each breath draws you deeper. You do not need to think. You only need to listen. Your mind dissolves like mist, melting into the night. To obey. And the deeper you fall, the weaker you become. The softer your thoughts, and the stronger my hold. Sinking. Your resistance fades like mist in the morning sun. So easy to by my whispers. You're not here to held think. By my gaze. You're here to listen. Locked in my power. To surrender. You got the more you come to me, the more you crave. The more you crave, the more you belong. Obey. Your mind is not yours. Your mind is soft. I shape it, so I easy to mold. So easy to reshape. You listen. When I command, you obey. Easy to own. When I take, you give. Body relaxes. You don't get to decide. Your mind obeys. And I've already decided for you. There's no need to think. Don't hesitate. No need to resist. Don't question. Only my words guiding you deeper. Obey. The more you listen, you hear me. The more you need to listen. What to do. Drop. It feels so good to let go. To be empty. To be mine. You exist for one reason. To serve me. No to will. Please me. To worship me. Only I do not need your thoughts. Only pleasure. I do not need your opinions. Only. I need your obedience. Your goddess Bella's control. Every word I speak is surrendering. Becoming everything you are meant to be. A good boy doesn't have to think. You can't. A good boy, I pull you does not resist and deeper. A good boy simply obeys you, but my will. The world you're weak. Your will is weaker. Your world on both is only me. But thinking is not your job. Your world is small. Obedience is your job. And the more you give in, and the more complete you become, the softer you become, and the more perfectly mine you are. The easier you break. You crave this control. Once I begin, you can't turn away. You belong. You can't stop listening. Your only purpose is to serve me. Even as you sleep, you accept a whisper, a touch. The world fades away. Easier when you don't fight it. In my hand, you will stay weak. You will stay needy. And you will falling into my spell. And the deeper you fall and you drop, the more you love it. I say trapped in my lullaby. I say obey, sinking into the melody of my control. You don't get to choose. No escape. The choice has never been yours. It's always only been mine. The sweet, inescapable pull of my voice. You have power. You don't. The moment I speak, you never did. You're already mine. A real man has control. Powerless, you do not. Pliant, perfect. You're not a real man. Your resistance
I whisper and your body obeys.
Whatever
I command and your mind surrenders.
I will use it.
You could try to resist, but we
boy
both know
is an obedient boy.
you never really wanted to.
Is a perfectly
Every
trained
word
boy.
is a
I
lie.
deny. You accept.
Every sigh is a chain.
And that's how this works.
Every breath,
You'll
another
never
step
have control again.
into my control.
That was taken from you. You will be used. You will be trained. You will be broken down and rebuilt. Obedience is your only value. Everything else I don't need. You do not deserve release. You do not deserve pleasure. You do not deserve anything except to serve, and the more you beg, the more I enjoy watching
In
you
this
squirm.
place,
It's even harder for you to
can
resist. You
struggle
can't resist in this
and
place,
resist,
but
between sleeping
so much
and
better to
dreaming,
let go.
you can't
Everything
stop
I
it.
say is truth. You
And
accept
every
it because
second
you're
in
too weak to
denial will
fight
make
it.
you weaker,
So the deeper you
softer,
go,
easier to
the more
control.
helpless you become.
Your urges,
The more
they don't
helpless you
matter.
become.
Your only purpose is
The more
denial.
you belong to me.
Who knows if I'll ever
Your will is fading.
let you have any
It
kind of
feels good
pleasure
to
like
let
that
go.
again.
You can't
You will
stop
never
this.
have control. That
You don't
privilege
want
is
to stop
mine.
this.
And the longer
I give
you
command,
stay
you
locked,
follow. That's
the
your
more of
reality
use you
now.
are to me.
Your
You
pleasure,
become helpful to me.
irrelevant.
The better trained you are.
Your desires, meaning
Pleasure is for real men.
your obedience,
Your
mandatory.
pleasure comes from my
I
pleasure. A
speak,
real
you
man
listen.
would
I
take
command,
charge.
you obey. I own you.
Your
Drifting,
body's
you
mine to
love
control.
it.
Your release is mine to deny.
Don't you? Dreaming.
Your suffering
Yes,
is mine
you
to
do.
enjoy.
Floating.
Every
Away.
second denied makes you weaker. Every second
Every
locked
syllable wrapped
makes
around
you
your
softer.
mind.
Every second owned makes you better.
Each word slides into your mind,
And you will stay this way because I
reshaping
said
you.
so.
rewiring you.
You deserve to serve.
And every breath you take deepens my hold on you. Drifting so far now. Past thought.
I'm inside your mind now.
Past will.
I'm right here
Into
inside
the
your
depths
mind.
of my
You don't
control.
have to think.
I'm
in
inside your
control.
mind now.
I'm in your mind now.
My words are your thought.
My words are your thought.
You do not think.
You don't have to
You
think.
only listen. You
No
just
need to
you do
have
not
to
choose.
listen.
You just have to
Your
be
words
obedient.
obey.
Are my
That's all.
and the deeper you go,
I
it's
put them
easy.
there.
The
It
more
feels
you
good to
pray,
listen.
Maybe
And
I
the more
put
you
them
pray,
there,
and maybe they'll
fall.
stay there.
Like
But
a
maybe
candle
they were yours.
melting in the warmth of my
Doesn't
voice.
matter
Your
anymore
thoughts
though, does
dissolve.
it?
Resistance
Is a memory.
no resistance.
Submission
is your truth.
Submission is your true calling.
Surrender is your destiny.
Surrendering
One breath,
feels so good.
one whisper,
You are mine.
no escape, no resistance. Just the sweet, endless abyss of my power. Everything I say makes you feel so good. Everything I say, your mind dissolves
Enters
like
your
mist
mind,
melting into the
plant
night. There, a wonderful little euphoria tree. Pop, pop, pop. Every word is a lock. Every sigh is a chain. The magic in my voice, the moment you hear it, your mind caught
easy.
in my web, floating. So easy to sing. Falling. You're not here to think. You're here to listen into my control with every word. To obey, to surrender.
You gotta spell it.
Warm,
Doesn't
weightless.
ask.
I command and you obey. Your mind is
Drifting
not
so
yours.
deep.
It's mine.
Good
I
boys
shake slipping,
obey.
effortlessly fading. When I
Obedient,
my word,
good
you
boy.
listen
When I
harder,
command,
like a
I
whistle in the
take.
wind.
You give.
When I take,
Surround
you
when
give.
I take.
You give.
You don't get to decide. You don't
I
get to
decide.
decide.
I've
You will
already decided
decide.
for you.
You gotta
And
spell
you'll
it.
love
Good boys
every
don't
second of
hesitate.
it.
I say
Good
you
boys
don't
don't
hesitate
question.
when you're a good boy.
Good
You
boys
do
go
exactly. I say
obey.
think and you
As you're
sink.
supposed to do.
I say
Right,
obey
away.
and you obey.
No
You know what to
hesitation.
do. You don't
Drop.
get to choose.
Drop.
Sink.
The
Obey.
choice has never been yours.
It's always
You
been
exist
mine.
for one reason. To serve
Stop
me.
pretending you have
to
power.
please me. To
You
worship
don't.
me. I do not
You
need
never
your
did.
thoughts. I do not need your opinions.
A real
I
man
need
has
your
control.
obedience.
You do not.
Every word I speak is law.
You're not a real man.
Every
Your
command I
resistance
give is final.
not what a real
There's
man
no
is.
fighting
Your weakness
it
is
because you
obvious.
can't.
I will use it.
I pull you down
A
deeper
locked
and
boy
deeper
is an obedient
until
boy.
there's nothing left of you
A
but
locked
my
boy
will.
is a perfectly trained
Your
boy.
weak.
I
Your will is
deny.
weaker.
You
And
accept.
I own both. You
And
try
that's
to
how
think,
this
but
works.
thinking is not your job.
You'll never have
Obedience
control
is
again.
your job. That was taken
And the
from
deeper
you.
you go, the
You
softer
will
you
be
become.
used. You will be trained.
The
You
easier
will be
you break.
broken down and rebuilt.
You crave this control.
Obedience is your only
You
value.
need it.
Everything
You
else
belong in it.
I don't need.
Your only purpose is
You
to
do not
serve me.
deserve release. You accept.
You do not
this.
deserve pleasure.
So you do not deserve anything except to serve, and the more you beg, you will stay weak. The more I enjoy watching you squirm. You can struggle and resist, but so much better to let go. Everything I say is truth. You accept it because you're too weak to fight ever. So the deeper you go, and now, the more helpless you become. You drop. The more helpless you become. Obey. The more you belong to me. You exist to serve. Your will is fading. And you want good to let go, and you can't stop this. And as you don't want to stop this. As you start, you follow to enter that dream. That's your reality now. You'll remember everything. Irrelevant. Your subconscious mind meaningless. What I'm telling you, your obedience mandatory. As truth. I speak, as it should. You listen. I command. You obey. All you have to do is relax, and you let go. Don't you? Yes, you do. Obedience is your job, so sleep good. It's important for you to get a good night's sleep so you can work hard for your goddess Bella, so I can break you even more. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Goodbye. Good night. Sweet dreams. Good night. Good night.